China appeals to WTO over EU tariffs on electric vehicles, a quest to protect EV industry rights by Satori News. In a significant development that has implications for international trade and environmental policies, China officially lodged an appeal with the World Trade Organization WTO on Friday, targeting the European Union's provisional additional tariffs on Chinese-made electric vehicles, EVs. This action signals China's robust opposition to what it perceives as measures that not only contravene established WTO rules, but also potentially threaten the evolution of the global EV industry and, by extension, the broader agenda of green transformation. The Ministry of Commerce from China articulated that by lodging the appeal, the nation seeks to defend its EV industry's development rights, along with fostering international cooperation on green initiatives. It is clear from China's response that it contends the EU's preliminary ruling on imposing tariffs is devoid of a substantial factual or legal foundation, flagrantly infringing the norms of international trade and cooperation, especially in the sphere of climate change response. At the heart of this dispute is the EU's early July preliminary decision to slap provisional additional tariffs of up to 37.6% on Chinese battery electric vehicle (BEV) manufacturers. This move followed a European Commission examination that determined subsidies, reportedly backing the Chinese BEV value chain, posed a considerable economic threat to EU vehicle producers. The assessment that Beijing's support for its domestic industry constitutes unfair competition leads to this pressing guard against the alleged risk to EU producers. The Chinese government is not mincing words with its call for immediate redress. It advocates strongly for the European Union to promptly amend its alleged erroneous practices and seeks a return to a stance of mutual protection for the economic and trade cooperation that binds the two economies, specifically within the EV industry's invaluable industrial and supply chains. In the unfolding legal tussle, WTO's dispute settlement mechanism will take center stage, as it is expected to evaluate the allegations from both sides and address the question of whether the EU tariffs are in sync with the organization's rules and regulations. The outcome will not only affect the economic aspects of the China-EU relationship, but will also potentially send ripples across the global EV market, influencing stakeholders and policymakers in the green economy sector worldwide. China's escalation to the WTO reflects its readiness to utilize international legal avenues to challenge policies it views as detrimental to its interests. How the WTO responds to China's appeal and what this means for future relations between the two economic giants are now questions attracting global attention, as the world watches a brewing trade conflict in the era of heightened awareness about sustainable development and climate change. Thank you for choosing Satori News.